you doing, guys?
What's
Spectre
up,
Flow here.
guys?
Spectre, I'm Flo.
Yo.
Today we kind of have some insight and some thoughts about The Last of Us that we wish to share with you guys.
It's a great game. We really love this game. It's really, really good. And ever since its release last year, we've been playing that shit non-stop. Like every single day.
Quite literally.
Every single day, non-stop. The Last of Us, online. We're sick nasty. Like you guys. Like
Sick nasty.
Maybe you've seen us online. Spectre Flow Task Force. Defending the word of Lil B since 2013.
I mean, 2013, and even before that. I mean, but still, we on that, and we are like probably nasty. We're just disgusting at that game. Like we thought we would emphasize that.
But on to the real point. We're here to talk about this new DLC coming up for The Last of Us. Comes out February 14th on Valentine's Day. So instead of spending if you don't have a Valentine's Day, you can spend it with Ellie and Riley on this new DLC, Left Behind. It's gonna be really dope. I know the guys at base NaughtyDog are gonna be able to come up with something really fucking good for this. And I've got high expectations for this, and I know a lot of people do.
I think a lot of people are holding this DLC to really high standards at this point, especially from like what we saw in the single player campaign for The Last of Us, which a lot of people enjoyed. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's people out there that also didn't enjoy it. But we're not gonna mention those guys here. Alright, this is for the people out there that do love The Last of Us and did enjoy the story as much as everyone else did. The multiplayer is, at least we think, is pretty phenomenal. Also, I think it's a nice
it's
addition.
pretty dope, yeah.
It's a nice addition to the game. I mean,
it
doesn't like add on to anything to like the actual story of the game, but like I think it's a nice like little add-on thing to put in there. They didn't have to put the multiplayer in there if they didn't want to. Yeah, so the multiplayer is not definitely something that had to be included in there. A lot of people were initially buying this game anyway for story. Like mostly story. But we found the multiplayer to be quite enjoyable too. So
the meat and potatoes of it, really. Because don't get me wrong, I love playing the story mode. I really love what these guys did with it. Put a lot of time and effort, and it shows. They put a lot of love into this game. But yeah, the multiplayer mode is so fucking good. But it's not without its flaws. There is a shit ton of flaws.
That is true.
I'd like to put these forth on the table. Go like, yo, NaughtyDog. I feel like it's been a while since your last significant patch, and there are a lot of bugs with this game, and it really gets annoying.
Yeah, we were actually talking about it earlier, and there's not a game that we played on our PlayStation 3 that has completely caused my PlayStation not freeze as much as The Last of Us.
I swear to God, it's only this game. Every other game that we've ever played, just flawlessly.
I've owned a PlayStation 3 since almost since launch when it came out, and I've never had a game freeze my PlayStation as much as The Last of Us. Like it's
annoying as shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
It gets really annoying, and it's kind of bothersome. So if you could get on that, that'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Another thing that's really annoying is when you randomly get ejected from the game. So if you're doing sick nasty or you're doing really shitty, you get ejected from the game, and they send you back to the main menu, and you lose all your parts, and then your plan dies. It's terrible.
Yeah, everybody's that. Yeah, it kind of sucks.
It's a horrible thing.
Yeah, so that's like one example of how this just as much as we enjoy playing this game and like saying that it's good and we enjoy playing it, but it also comes with its set of flaws, just like everything else, you know. So I mean, it's not perfect, but no, nevertheless, it's good. We enjoy it.
That being said, though, it'd be dope if we got some more DLC for the multiplayer. Because I feel like there's only 3 maps in the circuit. There's like
3 maps that are actually played. Like there's more maps, but that are actually played is just like a lakeside.
Lakeside is a snipe fest.
Fucker ain't getting up!
Shy Point is a snipe fest.
Every map is a snipe fest.
Every map is a snipe fest except for downtown. No one likes downtown.
That's okay.
But we're sick nasty on downtown,
so it's
anyway,
okay.
So that's whatever.
Any map, but
it usually feels like there's like 3 maps like rotating throughout the whole multiplayer.
Don't get me wrong, we really love that first DLC that came out with all those map packs, all those additional maps.
Oh yeah, and also the additional little stuff like the
like all the hats and
all
the
the hats.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty sick. But this DLC that's coming up, I mean, when they first released The Last of Us, they also did release comics, and I feel like if you read that comic is going to be pretty much what the DLC is going to be about. Like, if you've read that, like, there's 4 different editions of it. I mean, it's the same comic, but there's 4 different covers to it. They're like limited editions.
We don't have it.
No, I actually have one. Yeah, they're pretty. If you've read them, like, I feel like that's pretty much what the DLC is gonna be about, and I can't wait to play it. At least how they put it out on screen, but I can't wait because I read it and it's pretty cool. It's alright. We obviously know how it's gonna end. At least I feel like I already know how it's gonna end. Like, even without reading the comic, it's like Ellie's there in the main story, and this is before the main story.
It's about the journey.
But it's about the exactly. So
the destination and the journey.
It's whatever. I guess it's a journey. All the things that you experience in that journey is what really defines it. So, you know, it'd be even better actually if you launched like a whole. What were we talking about? Like the whole.
Oh yes,
Re-release.
Re-release this game for the PS4. I will buy 2 copies for it.
I'll throw my money at
I
you.
will
Please
throw
just
my
take it.
I'm sick and tired of playing on my PS3. I want to play on the future. All right, I want you guys to do what like Tomb Raider did. Like they just re-released that. That was
You know how
dope.
annoying it is to like me having to turn like,
Off my
off
PS4
and
then
like, turn on my PlayStation 3. Like I feel like I'm going back in time.
Like
Like,
what
this
is
not-
this? The future is here. All right, greatness awaits.
I'm going back in time. This is not cool. Like I'm living in the past now. It's not. No, it's not what I want to do.
PlayStation Now isn't here yet, man. I want this re-release. I will literally give you. I'll throw all my money. Like take it, NaughtyDog. I know you want it. Just take it.
One other thing, like how do you feel direction of like this of where this game is going? Like how do you feel? Do you feel like it has any direction after the story? Like do you think the sequel is in play? Do you think they shouldn't release a sequel?
I'm looking forward to a sequel. I want a sequel, but I don't want him to touch Joel and Ellie's story because their story's already been told. And
Well,
don't
yeah.
give me no prequel bullshit because that still counts. I want to see no more Joel and Ellie. I want to see like The Rest of Us or some like catchy ass.
The rest.
I want to see some really nice game, some other perspective, the same world.
The rest of us. No.
I want to see what Nathan Drake does because this game takes place in the same universe as Uncharted. It does. Because Uncharted they had that Easter
Wait,
egg.
so are you suggesting
I want to see Nathan Drake. I want to see Uncharted 4.
Uncharted 4, Last of Us,
Make it happen.
Last of Us sequel, Uncharted 4? That'd be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know if we like intertwining the games would be such a good idea.
Crossovers. Everyone fucking loves crossovers.
I really want to see a sequel to it. Do not get me wrong. Like I would love to see a sequel for this game because I think this game is phenomenal. As of right now, like Last of Us as a standalone title is amazing. It's just beautiful and it's its own experience.
Rare.
It's just its own journey that you have to experience for yourself, and everybody develops like their own feelings for it, and it's just like I feel like that as a standalone title is beautiful, and like usually people hold sequels to like higher standards or like the same standard as like its original predecessor, but I don't want to see that with The Last of Us because of something like I really doubt NaughtyDog would ever
I
get it
don't want
wrong.
you to just like destroy the name of The
But,
Last
like
of Us.
The Last of Us right now is just like, oh god, it's like precious, and then the sequel comes out and it's just like it wasn't the greatest the first one, and everybody starts like hating on it, and like it just flowers the name of it. As much as I want to see the sequel, I think as a standalone title, it's perfect. Yeah.
You know, a sequel.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to see a sequel. Like I said, I would love to see a sequel. If you can make a sequel,
Make it happen.
like by all means make a sequel, and I would love to see that. I'll throw my money at you anyway. So go ahead.
Closing notes. Thank you, Base NaughtyDog. Keep doing what you're doing. Make some fucking patches for the DLC because that shit's really annoying. Make it happen. Alright. This has been Spectre Flow. I'm Spectre. He's Flow.
Float.
Follow us on Twitter at Spectre Flow and follow us on Tumblr. www.tumblr.com/thespectreflow. I think that's all one space, whatever. I don't
Rate, comment,
fucking know.
subscribe, do all that.
All that bullshit.
All that
And
bullshit. You know, just
thanks for watching.
all those binds.
Peace.